What's up, y'all? This Carmelite A. Some people know me as Car, you know what I'm saying, here on YouTube. Um, Last year, I used to really post a lot of videos um, about my gang stalking experiences and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying, and then I stopped, you know. But shit has started back again, and I'm not in denial anymore, but there's not really anyone I can talk to in my personal life about this shit, you know, because not a lot of people believe this shit happens to people. So, you know, I could tell people all day long, go on YouTube, research this and this and this, but there's no guarantee that anyone would even fucking research it for their own knowledge and their own, or for them to gain knowledge about it, is what I meant to say. But last year was a very hard summer for me. Went through a lot of gang stalking experiences, and I captured it all on video, and sometimes I went live, sometimes I did videos and posted it on my YouTube channel and stuff like that. And then I was just like, fuck it, and I stopped doing it, you know what I'm saying? Because I didn't want to be that targeted individual that always just capture every single little thing that happened, you know what I'm saying? And it gets annoying sometimes to some people, but I just couldn't keep my mouth shut no more. It's 2019 summer right now, and I'm noticing a lot of things happening towards me that I recognize, and I know it's about that shit. So I just wanted to put that out there, because I know people watch me and shit and keep an eye on me and fucking, all that evil ass shit. So I'm not scared of none of these bitches. You feel me? Like, none of them. So they can keep it coming. You know what I'm saying? Like, I remember last summer, I was working at a facility as a custodian, and I would notice a lot of shit around my job at that time, and around the area and shit like that, but now I think the last time I posted a video about my gang stalking experiences was back in October or something like that, when I was in another state. I live in California, but I was in another state, and I was coming back to California, and I was with two other people, and one of the people I was with at a certain restaurant noticed a dude watching us, just looking real weird and shit like that. And even though that person didn't even know, and still don't know, because I never talked to this person about it, doesn't even know about the target individual topic or gang stalking or anything like that, that irritated that person, and that person addressed that person, and I actually caught that on video, and it was in the state of Oregon when it happened, and it was back in October of last year. But there's a few people that I actually consider true friends of mine, or confidants, or whatever you want to call that, but and then I've lost a few friends too. But there's this one particular person that I called my friend at one time that really knew about this topic, and every time I would have some questions about it or tell this person about my experiences, the person would be like, yeah, this and this, this is a tactic, this is this and this. The person would explain to me certain things, and all of a sudden this year, sometime in the beginning of this year, sudden, that person just stopped contacting me. The person knew I was in a relationship. The person I'm in a relationship with didn't have a problem with me talking to that person or keeping in touch, and it was just that friend just stopped having contact with me just for no reason, because he probably told me too much shit. Told me too much. I know too much shit, and I know it. But you know what? I don't even talk about it publicly. I really don't. I only talk about experiences I go through when I choose to talk about it publicly. But there's a lot that I know that I won't even say publicly at all. I would take that to my grave. You feel me? Because not a lot of people understand this shit. I mean, you can tell motherfucker all day long, research this, research that, but they don't mean don't believe it. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. So when I go through my shit, I go through this shit by my motherfucking self. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like, a lot of target individuals don't have family support. Some I don't. You know what I'm saying? When I first told a family member about my experiences last year, the result of that was that person just cut me off and just stopped wanting to even be in my life. Just because I said something about that. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, what the fuck? That was weird. But then months later, we started back talking again, and we were cool. And then this year, something happened, and all I had was a question about something. And I'm not going to put it publicly on here in my video, but that caused that family member to be so mad at me that person does not even want to speak to me ever again, which is cool with me. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. I accept it. But I see now that I just got to look out for my goddamn self. And I know most targeted individuals feel the same way. I don't claim to be a targeted individual just because I know I am. I've done enough research. I've been through enough shit to know all the gang stalking experiences I've seen and been through and all that type shit. I just know enough to know that's what the fuck I'm going through. Whether people believe me or not, I don't give a fuck. I can look crazy to motherfuckers all day long, I don't care, all night, whatever. But it is what it is. And most of the time I keep it to myself because I don't have no one to talk to about this because they're not going to understand or they're not even going to try to understand. But this first time this year in 2019 that I've even talked about this topic publicly on my channel, or publicly, period. You know what I'm saying? It's the summer right now. It's Friday, June 21st, 2019. And I remember the beginning of this year, I did a video and I said I wasn't even going to talk about this topic anymore. I was just going to post my songs on my channel. You know what I'm saying? But I think now I feel in my heart it's time for me to talk about it again. Not that I'm just going to catch shit and just always put it on video and all that type of shit like I used to do last year. I'm just saying when I feel in my heart to talk about it, I'm just going to do it. And it's starting back again. You know what I'm saying? I work a night job right now, and I notice a lot of shit, a lot of petty ass shit. But I just keep it together. I know what's going on, so it don't faze me none. I always stay alert and aware. And to the people that go through the same thing, keep your head up. Don't lose focus. Don't lose hope. Just keep your head up. Try to be as positive as you can, because I know going through this shit, it's hard to be positive. But gang stalking is real. I don't care who thinks it's fake. It's not. And if I feel in my heart to talk about this topic in more depth, I will. But if not, I just won't. But the ones that are still subscribed to me, still to this day, my day ones, my new ones, all that shit. Because I don't have a lot of subscribers, and I don't do this shit for subscribers. I do this shit because it's in my heart to do. And mostly I post my songs because I really like to write and to play around with, my little skills with that, the fun, because that's my hobby, to write and shit. But I think it's time for me to start talking about this gang stalking topic again from time to time, not all the time, but this is the first time this year that I've talked about this. And I've noticed at my job now, currently, that I'm I'm starting to have more gang stalking problems arise, and people think I don't recognize what I do. And it's just funny to me that people think I'm so stupid, naive, and don't know what's going on, but I really do. And I just want to publicly say, there's nothing a motherfucker can do to put fear in my heart, okay? But put a gun in my motherfucking head, you feel me? Like, if a motherfucker ain't got none, I'm not backing down. Motherfuckers should know this by now that stalk me and fuck with me and shit like that. Just like any other targeted individual going through this shit, you know what I'm saying? And that's all I had to say, man. That's all I had on my heart to say. This is the second, it's not nighttime anymore, but I do work graveyard shift at my job. But this past night is the second night that I've had some shit happen. And it hasn't happened like this before. And I've been on my job currently for a month now doing this night shift job, and I haven't had any real problems until recently, last night and the night before last. So, you know what I'm saying? People can call me crazy all they want, but I know what it's about, and there's no fear in my heart for none of these bitches. And this is going to them. And to the real target individuals, stay strong, keep on getting proof if you can. If you're not into getting proof, just keep on recognizing what's happening around you. And, you know, that's all you can do. You know what I'm saying? Stay prayed up, stay safe, you know what I'm saying? Just stay alert of your surroundings and you'll be fine, you know what I'm saying? So that's all I had to say, man. Stay safe. So all the real target individuals, keep your head up. And I'm out. All right. Peace, y'all.